What's up, everyone? So I saw this article floating around, and it was in one Mozart Sport. Didn't get the chance to react to it, so let's just get into it. So KPA registered win as equity falls. So this game was this KPA versus equity. This game happened about 3 weeks ago, and let's just get into it because Whoopi Sport covered it, and we had the full cutaways of the whole game, how it unfolded. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So, Lynette Madeka, she authored this article. She's been writing a lot of fire articles, and let's get into it. So as it reads, action continues on 17th at Nyayo Indoor Arena at the time. So the KBF, Kenya Basketball Federation Women's League champions KPA Dockers ladies stroll past the University of Nairobi Dynamites to continue on their winning ways. So KPA, even now as we speak, they had to take a loss. The Anthony Ojuku-led side dominated in all quarters, restricting the varsity side to below 10 points in each for a 64-30 victory. So this was a blowout win. The KPA Dockers blew out the Dynamite's team by 34 points. So that's just huge. I mean, the KPA women's side has looked so dominant, especially with their key free agency additions. They added Jemima Knight, they added Belinda Moss, and they just they took their winning roster and just retooled around it. And also they have the services of Natalie Akinyi. So with her on their side, there is no way they're going to slip up at any point. So this was Dynamite's season's opening match, with coach Juma Kent blaming the unimpressive show to lack of training, seeing as the university is not back in session yet. So he was quoted as saying, "We had a good game, but we had some work to do. It is important for the non-starters to perform at the same level with the starting team and keep the momentum going. Wherever I made changed, I could notice a slight drop in the intensity, and it should not be the case." So offered Ojuku. This was Coach Ojuku. His opposite number, Kent, says he's expecting better performances from his charges as the season progresses. Right now, as we speak, the UN Dynamites are on a 4-game winning streak. After they lost their first game, they never looked back, and they have looked dominant, and they have looked like the side that we are used to, and the side that made the playoffs, although they lost to the Storms in the first round last season. So, side note. We are just Coach Kent was quoted as saying, we are just finding our rhythm, being a fast march, but I guarantee a better show as the season progresses." And that he did not. He didn't start out when he said that, because right now they're on a 4-game winning streak. And his quote aged well as for now. Meanwhile, former champions Equity Hawks were shocked to a 47-64 defeat at the hands of enterprising ZTech Sparks. So ZTech Sparks took their revenge on Equity, because Equity swept them in the semis in the playoffs, and it was a sweet victory for ZTech as they started off the game with a bang. They hit like 3 of 3 from deep. At the tip off, there was just a barrage of threes and turnovers from Equity side, and also mid-range shots that went in, and you could see the blowout was setting. It was in store, and Equity didn't look the same, because when the next day they matched up against KPA, they just got blown out. I mean, this game just ended, and they had no answer that weekend. And right now, as you stand, they're on a 2-game losing streak, and hopefully when they get back from this break, they'll have made their changes and adjustments to pick up where they left off. So the Bankers gave the game away early in the first quarter as the Sparks gave a brilliant first quarter, scoring 21, restricting the Hawks to a surprising 6 to build a comfortable lead and help them soak in pressure from the former champions for a win. So in the men's league, Anu made easy work of Kisumu Lakeside 63-30. win. So this was a relatively easy game for Anu as they just came in and blew out Lakeside with by 33 points. As KPA labor to beat UN 62-52. So overall, it was a great weekend. I remember I watched these games at the time, and also the games were also filmed and streamed live. And all I can say is a surprising team that shocked KPA in their second game. Anu, they are sitting number two. They're sitting number 2 or 3, but as they lost to Lindsay in the Lindsay Sports Complex, the newly built their newly built arena, they lost. So right now they're sitting in number 3, Lindsay number 2, and KPA number 1. Maybe. I'll just have to check and have an update on the league table. But those are the top 3 teams: Anu, KPA, Anu, and Lindsay. Those are the teams to beat in the men's side. In the women's side, it's KPA, Z-Tech, and it's KPA, Z-Tech, and Equity. So those are the teams to go through for the others. So yeah, man. So that's the end of the article. This article is good. I will be just popping up and just talking about KBF games. And please be sure subscribe to the channel, turn on notification posts because you never want to miss any of these gems I'll be dropping. And I'm out. I'm gonna see you in the next upload.